Welcome back to another episode of Twisted Metal Companion. I'm Peter,
And I'm Tyler.
and we got some news, some announcement of new cast members being added to season two. Got a couple of articles to reference and a couple new pictures. We're just gonna show one because I don't want to mess up the screen that we have up here. But a really cool look. Uh, Actually, let's just start off with the new picture, Tyler.
Yeah, sounds good.
This came I don't know where I saw it first. I saw it on the gram. I don't know if it was Peacock that shared it, but it's definitely in this Deadline article that we have up as well. Stephanie Beatriz and Anthony Mackie pictured with showrunner Michael Jonathan Smith, aka MJ Smith, and oh man, Radek, our friend Radek, he actually made a comment about the vehicle in the background here. There's also like a buggy,
Oh yeah.
with some weapons. Did you get a really good look at this at all?
No, I didn't.
The car. Ah, we should have done that before we started recording. Because I think this is like a upgraded version of Viper. Does that sound right? Oh man. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
we
not
didn't do
sure.
our we didn't do our homework before this. Apologies. Um, but it looks like there's a rocket launcher on top. Um, can't tell, but this might be a. I can't tell what the gun is that's
I think
on
the official name's a machine gun.
machine gun. Is
I
that the okay? Looks good. I still wonder where they're getting all the ammo from. But yeah, there's a couple of vehicles pictured in the back here. Looks really cool. Looks like this picture was taken while they were filming episode three. So that's cool. First take. I don't know what all this other. And I'm just reading the slate that they're holding here. First glimpse at their uniform, their clothing, their wardrobe. Looks like the only thing that remains from the first season is uh John Doe's kind of vest, right? Like
Mm.
his utility vest and Quiet's jacket from her brother, and looks like there's a bit of an alteration. There's like a some sort of plate, metallic plate on her right shoulder. I don't know
Mhm.
if I think that's the same arm where she got branded, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what that is. Just possibly added protection. Maybe we can reach out to custom designer Liz Vastola. Um, but
John has
anything
lost
else? Yeah,
his high C shirt.
right. This looks like we can't tell if there's like another logo. Maybe like I don't know what's this maroon color. Is there anything you could think of drink wise? Like a
Oh,
Kool-Aid?
uh,
I don't know.
uh,
If it was high C, maybe it's Kool-Aid this season.
yeah, when you mix a bunch of drinks together.
It does look like that. Yes, I was thinking like blood or something, but they're going for a darker look because Quiet is definitely. I think that's a black shirt underneath her jacket, but I don't know if it's the same pants. I'm assuming it isn't. John Doe looks like his pants look gray. They more kind of greenish in the
Yeah, more like a
first
like fatigue kind of.
color? Okay. We'll have to do a side by side and talk about the next episode, but we we weren't ready to really get into that. We were more concerned about the casting announcements. Tyler, the Variety article that came out, when was this? June 20th. Can you go over that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the article from Variety, Twisted Metal season two casts Barry star Anthony Kerrigan as Calypso. Um, so yeah, we've reporting here that he's going to play Calypso, who's described as the mysterious, charismatic host and creator of a dangerous demolition derby tournament, who invites all assassins, vigilantes, mercenaries, and joyriders to participate. To the winner, he offers the prize of making their greatest wish come true. But with Calypso, there's always a twist. And in this article, we also got some additional casting announcements. We've got Richard DeClerc, Patty Guggenheim, and Tiana Okoye. I hope I'm saying that right. And they're going to be recurring guest roles. It looks like Anthony is going to be a regular. So we'll probably be seeing him more so throughout the entire season.
That would make sense, because Calypso does run Twisted Metal, and uh, my apologies, but like this is going to be the first tournament. Is this the first Twisted Metal tournament in the show?
I mean, yeah, the that we're seeing for sure. I don't
Right.
know if they've been running them earlier, but yeah, kind of the build up of the last season to kind of what we were waiting for.
We'll have to go back because I know. I mean, if anything, we probably learned from Raven, right? I think because
Mhm.
Raven's the one who's trying to hire John Doe. So yeah, for those that are maybe just finding us for the first time, we've only made it through 3 episode reviews. We definitely have the fourth one on the horizon here. Kind of spreading them apart real quick because we don't even know when season 2 is gonna. Well, obviously we won't know when it wraps, but when around when season 2 will air.
Mhm.
So Richard the Clerk, well, Anthony Carrigan, the what I know him best is from Gotham. And I've seen him in other things as well. But Barry is something that people tell me to watch all the time, and it's just
Great.
one of those things. I cover so many damn shows that I haven't gotten a chance to start many of the other great ones. Richard de Klerk, I do not know him from anything. What were some of the things that was listed for him?
So yeah, some of the stuff that he had listed was a Teenage Prophet and Strange Empire, both things that I'm personally not familiar with. Looks like he's been on some Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland,
Okay.
Supernatural. But yeah, I'm not familiar with this actor.
Okay. Patty Guggenheim, I think She-Hulk was something that she was credited in.
Yes, yeah. I think She-Hulk and Florida Girls.
Okay. And then Tiana Okoye. So she sings. I know one of the other images on her IMDb was from Grease Live, but I did find her singing some of the songs from Frozen. So you can find that on YouTube. I believe she also has a YouTube channel. So we can check that out there. The second article, and this one was more recent, came from Deadline, um, for August 29th. So just a little over 2 weeks ago. Twisted Metal adds Sailor Bell Curta, Michael James Shaw, and Lisa Gilroy to season 2. Twisted Metal, they say, with production on Peacock's Twisted Metal, season 2 currently underway. The series has added Sailor Bell Curta, from High School Musical, the musical, the series, Michael James Shaw, The Walking Dead, and Lisa Gilroy, Interior Chinatown, in recurring roles. They joined leads Anthony Mackie and Stephanie Beatriz, shown on set in new images below. Additional cast for the new season includes returning stars, and you already read the new additions, but Samoa Joe, Will Arnett. Um, let's see here. Their picture. So here's Sailor Bell. I'm not familiar with any her previous work. Michael James Shaw. Now he's yoked. If anybody has seen him like on The Walking Dead, pretty built. I kind of joked in the Instagram story that he looks to be, and I'm forgetting the numbers, but basically I read off some tire numbers. Like 125, 45.
His
Like
his You open up his IMDb page and it's frightening. He looks like he's mad at me, and he will absolutely kick my ass.
yes, probably 100%. Yeah, I what I did was I looked up like the minimum measurements for like monster truck tires, and that's what those measurements were. But I think the first time I seen him in was in Limitless. He was in all 14 episodes of the TV show that was based on the movie. It was a continuation from the movie. Um, and The Walking Dead, I did stop watching before his character came on,
Same.
sadly. But he was also in Avengers, played oh gosh, we had the character name up too.
Corvus Glaive.
Right. Yeah, so he does some killing, yeah, of the Avengers.
Yeah, I believe he's
He-
the one that kills the of course I can't think of his name. The red robot man.
oh, Vision.
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 Yes.
And then I think Vision ends up killing him.
Yeah.
shortly after the fight. So not sure if he did the mocap for that, but at the very least the voice. You know what? I think under the credits, if it doesn't say voice, he probably did the mocap too.
Yeah, well, and I believe it looks like he probably had to do some type of like prosthetic or like
Okay.
makeup stuff. Because some maybe it just looks really good, but some of the shots look like it's actual physical prosthetics.
He probably even wore like something that made him look really tall, so that way people have like some sort of like reference to where to look at the character in the face. So really excited about this. There are some like speculations that he's Axel, like on social media. So I have seen that. So I'm not trying to like be the first one to come up with that, but that would be a great casting. One thing I noticed that a lot of these people have also worked for Peacock, NBC in some way or another. So when him especially was cast in this latest announcement. I was like, man, Peacock trying to like keep us away from interviewing these people. These are higher profiled actors, that are a little bit difficult to get a hold of. Um, and the last one here, Lisa Gilroy. So both you and I talked about this a little bit
Mhm.
before we hit record, but we both know her from Jury Duty. So if you guys have not watched Jury Duty, it's on freebie or it's on a few different places, but it's worth your time, worth a watch.
Yeah,
20 some
freebie.
odd minutes each episode, 8 episodes each, I think,
Oh
or
yeah,
eight episodes each.
it's yeah, I don't
Super
remember. I
bingeable.
believe it's about 8 episodes. But yeah, they're short episodes. Like you can burn through it really quick, and it's great. It's one of like the best like comedy shows that I've seen recently.
Yeah, for those that are maybe closer to my age, it's kind of like the Joe Schmo show
Yep.
where only one person is not in on it. Um, and it's great. Like this guy, he thinks that he's participating in like something like a documentary for a real life case, but everybody is an actor and
Mhm.
they practice their beats and James Marsden plays like a fake version of James Marsden,
Mhm.
who I think is the MVP. Like his character has to work for this show to work. But yeah, it's kind of hidden camera type thing, well worth the watch. And Lisa Gilroy plays like an influencer, and oh my God, her sequences, the one that comes to mind is the image that we have up on the screen here, is where she is an acquaintance of the plaintiff, Genevieve Telford Warren, and she just nails that role. Like you
Mhm.
just believe her to be that influencer. But yeah, well worth the watch, and I'm really curious to see. I hope she gets like a pretty good role. You go and watch some of her shorts on YouTube, or just YouTube, or just search Lisa Gilroy. A lot of her shorts and stuff, she has some really great comedic timing,
Oh yeah.
and if she's editing those clips herself, like she understands timing. So I do wonder what role she'll be playing. Um, that's kind of it in terms of news. It's things are pretty hush hush. Again, the picture that we got just recently was a little over 2.5 weeks ago. We don't even know like when that was taken. That could have been 3 weeks ago, maybe last month. So we're really looking forward to new things to come. At this point, this is pretty much it. Tyler, anything else you want to look over? Any of the previous
Uh,
work?
I didn't have any, yeah, nothing off the top of my head. But you're a little bit more tied in on the ground. Have Are they still filming? Have they wrapped
As
filming?
far as I know, they are still filming.
Okay.
MJ hasn't shared anything. I think last season, I think when they wrapped, he shared a wrap gift of the like it was like this glass twisted metal kind of plate or whatever. So I feel many shows or productions when they wrap, there usually is a post of
Mhm.
something. Yeah. So at this point, as far as I know, they have not yet wrapped.
All right.
I'm not sure when they'll be wrapping yet either. Um, okay, so I think we could probably just end it there, unless you think anything else. Yeah, we went over the pictures. Since still have the screen up, maybe I can share it. The other picture here. Are you seeing that the new
Yeah.
article? Okay,
Yep.
cool. Let's see. So that's the one we showed. Where's the second one? Here we go. Okay, so open a new tab. And there we go. There's our leads. A better look at stuff in the background, kind of not really, but I do wonder, like I'm looking at the buggy here, at these like little are these like harpoons? You know, we have some really like some arrows here around the headlights that look like they could be some sort of projectiles, or
Yeah.
just or just like, hey, stay away from my headlights.
Well, the blue car with, yeah, like possibly like a harpoon might be like a nautical, themed driver
Oh,
or something like
okay.
that,
Could
the
be.
water bug, something like that.
Oh, water bug. I like that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see. I just love the look of these vehicles. You know, they're not sleek. They look like these are built, you
Hmm.
know, by these people themselves, by the characters.
Oh yeah, like things are like welded and screwed on, but they're, kind of haphazardly. It's not perfect.
No, the things are gonna fall off as they're being chased by, whoever the new. I do wonder. Do you think we'll see Stone?
Oh,
We never saw Body
yeah, I think so. I
because
hope so.
we don't really know like if they're doing the whole thing where like these people can
If
come back because we saw Bloody Mary, right? Like in one of the
mhm.
and didn't she I don't know if she died.
if if they're not explicitly killed on camera, I always just assume that there's a chance that they're going to come back.
Yeah. So I guess we'll wrap it up right there. We just wanted to kind of do a brief episode, say, hey, we're still alive and we're still doing this podcast for sure. Just taking it a little bit slow with the episode reviews. I'm still covering Cobra Kai on my other podcast, and as things come out, we'll try to get to them. But yes, episode 4. Uh, we are in the early stages of taking the notes, and then we'll be reviewing that. I'm still reaching out to people for interviews. Got a few yeses. Looking forward to hearing some of these stories from season 1. So keep it locked here. Twisted Metal Companion on YouTube and Instagram. Actually, it's Twisted Metal Pod on
Oh.
Instagram. I feel because Companion was too long. Tyler, where can you be found on social media?
Yeah, you can find me on the horrible hell site that is X, formerly Twitter, at 300 PTS, or the slightly better place, Blue Sky, Rorik Doc Blue Sky. However, I don't know how their usernames work over there, but Rorik. Yeah,
Yeah, sadly, I'm still on X as well. Musk's X it sucks.
it
It
gets
sucks.
worse and worse.
And with all the political stuff coming out, I'm just like, I go on to every different account that I have, for very specific fandoms. Well, the Twisted Metal, I'm not seeing a lot of political, so that's good. But everywhere else, I'm just like, can I not? I don't want to see this bullshit. But anyway, I can be found at Twisted Metal Pod on X, and also I think I already said that on Instagram. So that's gonna do it, and we'll catch you guys next time.
So yeah.